Hey guys, this is William with another video for twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm uh I'm trying a new setup. Um Upgraded my PC to Windows 10. So I'm trying a new it's all new, everything. So let me know how the video and audio quality is and stuff. Stuff you like, stuff you don't like. Um Yeah, because I'm going to be figuring all that out again. So let me know what you guys want to see. Let's take a look at this starting pile. Well, Lord of the Manor is quite good, although he needs some support. I think I could go Country Doctor. Both Country Doctor and Lord of the Manor need help. Which would be the better? Which is better? Um, Thing is, if you get Country Doctor, then you're likely to have Lord of the Manor, and vice versa. I think I go with Country Doctor here. Maybe it's just the tiniest bit more flexible than Lord of the Manor. Although, Country Doctor flexible? No, not really. That's not true. Lord of the Manor is way more flexible. Okay. All right. I think the best card in this pile is probably Workaholic. I mean, I really like Workaholic. Not great with Lord of the Manor because it's usually hard to max animal points. Um, but yeah, I mean, I can get 4 pastures and aim for 5 fields. And then if I can just max one other thing, then Lord of the Manor is a nice 3-point card. Hi, Blowpole. Glad to have you here. There's got to be a way for me to make these bars go away. I haven't really looked into it. Would make the screen a lot cleaner if I did that. That's really funny, Blowpole. I appreciate that. This way you get to see it live. Alright. Well, Pickler is pretty good for Lord of the Manor. We've got a couple really good cards here. Um, Hoarder, Pickler, Hewer, all of them are pretty good. Um, hmm. Pickler's a 4-wood occupation, which is good with Workaholic, although I'm not sure that I'll manage to get it. I think probably my choice is between Hoarder and Hewer. Um, Hewer is pretty strong. Gives you food and stone, although stone, getting a lot of stone doesn't necessarily go with Lord of the Manor that well. I think the pick's still Hewer. Hoarder's slight, maybe just slight anti-combo with Lord of the Manor. Actually, no. I think Hewer's the fine pick here. Getting Stone with Workaholic is probably going to be the right decision. Hi Paffy, thanks for watching. So yeah, I did broadcast this live originally on twitch.tv/play_agricola. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a follow over there and you can hang out and chat and say, why are you doing this dumb thing? Or you forgot to do this or whatever. Yeah. Wow. I think Organized Handyman is actually pretty good. I think though the pick's gonna be Plowman just because of my Lord of the Manor. Plowman will make it pretty easy for me to get maximum fields. Yeah. I don't think I want to take Church Warden. I don't want to fight for family members. I want to get animals going and get lots of points from a nice farm. Hope you guys are all doing well. Oh, I have a move in my family game that I didn't realize it was the family game when I joined it. Let's see. I got 5 wood, 2 reed, and 4 stone. I think I will build the well. Yeah, right before the first harvest. Yeah. Improvement. Definitely gonna build the well. I have plenty of food, right? Yeah, I have 10 food. How do I have so much food? I'm not sure. All right. Minimalist might be playable. If I do a 3-room house, never family growth ever, or 3-room house, never, nah, because that's so much wasted stuff. Politician's the pick for sure with Hewer. Don't know why I considered anything else. Hewer plus politician, plowman, those will be my 3 early occupations. And then this one, yeah, Master Renovator. I like Master Renovator here. Although that actually goes decently with the Workaholic, but yeah, I don't think, I think this is fine, playing Master Renovator. I might not play it, but I think it's the most likely to be playable. Yeah, I've got 6 pretty good cards so far, so that's always a good start. Yeah, so I was talking about it is challenging to maximize Lord of the Manor with animals. Normally you need a way, like normally you end up wanting to eat those animals. So, Clay Cellar is certainly a way of getting animals. The question is, am I going to have a lot of excess clay? Now, Pickler. Ooh, Pickler is interesting as well. 4 wood occupations, you always have to consider them. Pickler, clay cellar, bread carrier. Probably not bread carrier. So Pickler or clay cellar. Thing is, I would need to get a miner that supports vegetables, which shouldn't be that difficult. I can always see what my miners are. I'm probably not that likely to play clay cellar in any case, so Pickler is just a much stronger card. So even if I don't see any miners that support it, it's still worth doing. Oh, and there's clay deposit. So clay deposit would have been pretty good with clay cellar. Only if I have a lot of excess actions, though, which there's no guarantee of that. All right. What am I gonna take here? Homework, I think, will be pretty good for me. It's probably between homework or Swan Lake. Um, Swan Lake is an excellent, excellent card. Homework, though, is just perfect with the politician hewer combo. I could use it to play like Master Renovator, Workaholic, or something at a really nice time of the game. Swan Lake is 2 points and a bunch of food, though. I think I'm going to go with homework here. And then what's likely to come back? Spare fence post should come back, so that'll be pretty good for me. Yeah, melon patch plus the pickler, certainly good. Gives me a way of plowing a field. I've got bean field, which has a point on it already. Pole barns is good. So actually, I think I get a good card back from this. I have melon. Oh, cow chips. Oh, with Lord of the Manor, I think I have to take cow chips here. And then I hope that Dovecot comes back, but if it doesn't, I'll get Pole Barns, Beanfield, or Melon Patch, any of whom would be fine. Although cow chips and... Yeah, actually that works okay. Yeah, cow chips here, I think. One extra good from the supply, so it means that I need only 2 grain to get to 8 grain, and I need well, I need 2 vegetable to get to 3 vegetable, or alternatively I can do 2 sow actions. So I can sow once, sow vegetable, and then harvest it, and then sow again. Just as long as one of those triggers cow chips, I can max that. Okay, so this is looking, yeah, this is looking pretty good. The only thing I'm iffy about is how much I'm going to get out of Workaholic. The pick here, Brickyard, actually might be pretty good for this game because I can take all the clay right before I use Master Renovator, and then ignore clay otherwise, except to build Cooking Hearth at some point. Ooh, kind of like the idea of that. However, Driftwood is too good to ignore. Point, 3 food, excellent card. If Brickyard comes back, I'll be pretty happy. I have a feeling it will not, though. Probably Cookpot, Timetable, Brickyard are the next 3 to go. Maybe Kindling, depending. So yeah, I talked about this a bit right at the beginning, but yeah, let me know, if there's video things or like anything you want me to change about the layout or and really anything that you suggest. I'd be interested to know. Um, how do I get rid of this? I don't know. I'll have to look at it another time. Probably off stream would be a better time to do that. Oak cask is fine. Uh, Brazier's fine. Um, Foraging is a free point so long as I have a planted field. I think I want to go with Oak Cask just in case I get 4th player in round 1. I think this will be pretty good if I do Oak Cask, and then I can grab 2 reed or reedstone food or something, because with the hewer I think I want to get that well. I think I want to get the well. Ooh. Ooh, I could do Village Well and then return it. So Village Well is a 1 point plus plus it's food, plus it lets you get extra points. Like it gives you you can buy the well again and get some more points. So with Politician, that should be pretty good. Like I could take 3 stone from Workaholic at the end of the game, return the well, and then immediately after get the well again. Or I could do spare fence posts And this card would be really good for my Workaholic and my Lord of the Manor. So the question is, which do I want to do? Like, Village Well's probably a bit more greedy. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a way of getting sheep, so probably not parchment. I think clay deposit I can pass on. Ceramics, again, don't really want to go for that early oven. So it's Village Well or spare fence posts. Hmm. Spare fence post lets me fence earlier, which is good with Lord of the Manor. Alright. And Village Well's a dead card if I don't get the well out, so yeah. Oh, excellent. I get Dovecoat back. Definitely Dovecoat with Hewer Politician. Definitely Dovecoat. So I need to play Plow. I want to play Hewer in stage 3. I guess the other thing is with Hewer I want to take clay on the board because when I take clay I can kind of massage it to make my Hewer activate more often. Hmm. Maybe Clay Cellar would have been a fine pick. Maybe Clay Cellar would have been good. I don't know. We'll see. I guess. Timetable. I've got homework. I've got oak cask. Well, probably would be worth 3 resources. The only thing I'd miss out on is the reed. None of the rest of these are all that strong, so I think timetable is the pick here. I have a lot of really good cards. So I think the goal of the game for me will be don't overreach. If Workaholic's not going to work, that's fine. I can still have an excellent game with all my other stuff, especially Lord of the Manor. I have a lot of good miners too. All right, so I start third. It's okay. I might actually take 3 wood over Reedstone food. No, because if I take Reedstone food, um, then I'm pretty much guaranteed to build the well, which I think I probably want to do. The Rooster is simple. Guarantees Quyuran starting player. The only cost is that it makes one victory point available at the end of the game. Hmm. Yeah, problem is like Hewer politician don't really go with Lord of the Manor. But I mean there's nothing wrong with playing like a 3 point Lord of the Manor at the end of round 14. If I can just shape the rest of my game that way. It's not going to be hard for me to play plowman, and shouldn't be hard for me to get two plow actions total in addition to my plowman. So pen builder for Quyuran lets him hold animals really early. Oh, nice. I get. Do I even want this 2 clay? I can't get. Fireplace is going to be difficult with the pen builder. I think I just do day labor here. I could take grain. I will need to take grain eventually, but I think the 2 food at this point is probably going to be worth something. Yeah, so maybe 3 wood, starting player. Oak cask would have been the better move. I mean, it's always possible that it comes all the way around. I think if I play oak cask or not, it's not a huge deal. Like it's 1 wood for like 4 or 5 food, which is okay, not fantastic. Yeah, if sheep come out before fireplace too, Quyuran is gonna grab them. Dropped a couple frames, but not too many, so hopefully the quality is alright. I'll either readstone food or free occupation. Either are fine. Free occupation, plowman would be okay. Get it out. Or I could play hewer, but I have a good chance of getting hewer out next round, so. What? Oh, Costaki took, the card that lets you do. How do I describe it? It's the card that lets him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the card that lets you play miners and occupations for 2 food less. So he's just rushing that as fast as he can. At least that's my guess. Problem is, there's no sow action. So we should try to get all our occupations out quickly before he has that online. Yeah, so it's a good card, what Costaki did, but the problem is he's rushing it to all he'll let everything else fail, which taking grain with your first action in round 2 is usually not a good action. It probably would be better for him to play occupation or readstone food or even 3 wood or whatever, and take grain with his second action because he can't even sow. So not really sure. Not really sure what he's thinking here. Educator, of course, is a very strong card, so it's worth doing stuff that supports it. And I'm gonna get occupation again, which I am pretty happy about. It comes at the cost of giving Monk starting player into 6 wood, so I would go last, but I think that I'm okay with that. So I'll play Hewer here. Oh, Kostaki takes wood. Okay, yeah, he could have done that the first time around. It's just kind of funny. So yeah, my goal, build 1 wood room. Use my master renovator to get to stone really easily for some easy points. Um, use... I'll probably go for maybe I should go for basket maker's workshop over the well. That food will be nice. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. Well is good, but basket maker's workshop, if I got it like before the second harvest, would be worth way more food. And then all that excess stone I collect from workaholic, I'm guaranteed a use for it because I can turn it into read points. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. If I could take 3 stone at the end of round 14. Oh, I can only convert 2 at a time though. It's only twice per round. Yeah, so Kostaki 100% doing that play. That's fine. He's welcome to do it. I'm going to keep doing what I do, which is playing occupations. Because occupations are the best. Especially getting them out before the educator can take advantage of his combo. Yeah, I've got my 3 occupations out so I can starting player driftwood at any time. I also have the opportunity to switch stone to read and play homework. Although I think homework will come later. I'll probably do homework plus workaholic or homework plus master renovator together. I could even do like starting player pickler to do a surprise build room action in round. Like I could even do that to jump room priority in round 6, which would be kind of neat if I could make that work. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be playing for the church warden bonus most likely. Although it's going to depend on when family growth comes out. That'll actually have a pretty big impact. Because if I go for those 5 rooms, or probably 4 rooms in one family growth without really hard, then I'm probably giving up on plow sow a couple times. Yeah, Golden Rose. That's the card. I was trying to remember what it was called. Yeah. What do I do here? 3 food, or I think I'll just do 3 wood. 3 wood here is fine. And hopefully my hewer activates. I'm not sure what Monk will do, but if he doesn't do 3 clay, then my hewer activates, which would be nice. Oh, Monk going for those animals. Interesting. So he has Slaughterman, maybe? Or is it Slaughterman or is it Butcher? I don't. No, Butcher is if you have an oven. Or is it? I don't know. He might have the. I think the occupation that's in the draft that lets you eat animals with no improvements is. He might have that. Okay, so I get my hewer activates. So I get a food and a reed. I can read stone food again, or I can do 4 wood, and 4 wood looks pretty good to me. Actually, I'm going to be in a pretty good shape to be able to build 2 rooms at once because I can play pickler. I can do like starting player homework. Yeah, convert 2 things. There's going to be some cool stuff that I can do. Oh. It's supposed to be a less than symbol, but those get filtered out, I think, to prevent attacks. And by attacks, I mean to prevent like people like typing code into the text box to do stuff. So just whenever you type that in, it gets stripped out right away. So I have a couple options with this move. I can read stone food here. Yeah, you know what? I have I have first build already lined up. So I should take wood. Okay, let's play pickler. And I'm gonna convert 2 stone to 2R. Plays pipe smoker. Okay, that's nice. With the educator, gives him wood. Oh, nice. Nicely done, Costaki. I'm not sure if I saw a pipe smoker, but it'll get him his 5th wood so that he can build a couple rooms. Or it'll get him his 5th. It'll get him his 5th wood so he can build ahead of me. That's what I mean to say. But if my pipe smoker activates again, I'll be pretty happy with that. Yeah, Quyuran doing starting player and Costaki playing school lunch lady. Cool. So I grab plus FS. Oh, and Monk's already built a room, so why am I even thinking about... I'm not going to get first room at all. There's not a chance of that. So, definitely going to grab one of those clay actions this round. Probably I'll hope that 6 clay gets taken and then I can take 5 clay. Because if I do 6 clay, then like I would rather react. With Hewer, I would rather react to what my opponents are doing. I do need to pay a food at the start of this round, and feeding in this harvest might be a little difficult. So that's why I think I do reedstone food here, and then second action will be take clay. I could play workaholic here as well. If both clay actions get taken, that's what I'll do. I'll play workaholic. Although I think at this point, I save homework to play workaholic master renovator at the same time in round 8. When do I need it to have come out? End of the work phase in round 7 and 9. Okay. Oh, is it round 7 and 9? Okay. That actually is coming up really soon. So I need to get one of these clay actions or else Master Renovator dies. So I need to make that work. Ooh, that'll be tight then. Maybe I should only build 1 room. If family growth comes around 7, then probably just building one room would be better. Use that wood to get animals. We'll have to see. I'll have to see what comes out. Monk took Brickyard right after I passed it, thinking about taking it. It's a little late for him, but that's alright. So people recognizing maybe that the educator has no food, but he gets to play 2 occupations anyways because they're free from your 4th on. So, I don't know. But this is nice. Spindle plus shearer. Yeah, this is really nice. So 5 clay, definitely. Want to help. I want to help my Hewer to trigger more often, and this means that Hewer is guaranteed to trigger next round. And then the question is just beyond that, what's likely to happen? I guess I like double building because I have a lot of minor improvements I want to play. I want to play 6 of these. Oak Cask I'm giving up on, but I want to play all the rest of them, which would be good. Oh, Monk playing Parchment. Okay, that's kind of nice. Um, I mean, it's not amazing, I don't think, because I don't know. I don't like him taking day labor just to get a sheep so that he can then play parchment and then he has to take more sheep still. I don't not really a fan of that. I think what would have been better is to take 3 sheep one time next round hopefully and do that. Yeah. Hmm. So family growth came out here. So Costaki needs the starting player to grow ahead of Quyuran. So I have a couple decisions here. If Kostaki doesn't starting player, I could starting player homework. No, I don't have enough food to play homework. Hmm. Yeah, there's nothing that I really want here. So I could do Master Renovator right now, and then do I give up on homework or do I play Workaholic Lord of the Manor together? Hmm. He has no food, so now's not a terrible time to do it. What would my second action be, though? Play Master Renovator second action like Basket Maker's Workshop, maybe? Maybe I just do Reedstone Food Basket Maker's Workshop and not worry about Master Renovator because if I'm getting a ton of stone income, I don't mind playing majors at the same time. Yeah. Then I can play Workaholic Lord of the Manor together and it's not so timing focused. I just need to get it out before I start taking animals, which shouldn't be hard to do because that's decent ways off. My internet's struggling a little bit. Oh, the starting player for Quyuran, okay. Yeah, maybe I want to try to set this up so that I can build 2 rooms and then grow round 8 or round 9. Build 2 rooms round 9, grow. That'll depend on a lot of things, but probably worth going for. Maybe even worth taking 2 reed to make it more likely to happen, because nobody else is close on reed. Nobody's close. So that would mean 2 reed would not appear again until round 9, or unless someone does reed, stone, food, which the likelihood of it going to the same player twice is not that high. Okay, I think I've convinced myself. So rather than playing Basket Maker's Workshop here, I'm going to do... Oh, did he just take... Oh, he took 2 reed. Okay. That puts me in a little bit more of a bind, but I don't think it's too bad. I think I play Basket Maker's Workshop here because with everything, I think I need the food from it. Yeah, and the Hewer activates. So I get plus food, stone, and then I basically remove that to play Basket Maker's Workshop. Yeah. That's looking pretty good. Hmm. Monk playing Undergardener. Okay, so this is pretty nice. That'll help him win the Pickler for sure. Or make the Pickler thing at least really high, difficult for me to get. So yeah, so now he's every time he plays an occupation, it's free, plus he gets 2 food and a vegetable. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff by him. Um, the other thing I can consider is Costaki is pretty hungry. Oh, he plays Basket Maker. Okay, so he's fine. But that means he has to eat that reed. So then he'll probably do 6 wood here. If he doesn't do 6 wood, I definitely do 6 wood. And if he doesn't do 6 wood, then I'm going to build 3 rooms. Because that'll get me the Church Warden bonus. And so then I'll be giving up a couple points on my Lord of the Manor, most likely. But I think I make up for it by doing other stuff. Also, this field is in the wrong place. I just realized I have cow chips. Why am I fencing up? Normally, I would do fields across the top, or at least like I don't know, top middle or something. But yeah, that was not in the right place because I have cow chips, so I want to fence beside. So yeah, I probably wanted to do it over here this game. Let's see if I do room, 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 or if I do room, 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 and then field, fence, that cuts off my field. Yeah, so there's no way for me to do cow chip so on there. So that's bad. That's bad play by me. Should have seen that coming. But if I can set up just 3 fields for cow chips, then that'll be fine. These 3, and then do fencing all along here. Something like that. Yeah, 3 rooms. Yeah. I'm just gonna do 3 rooms, I think. I think. I think the Hewer will keep me fed enough that I'll be able to make this work. And I do have a bunch of miners that I want to play. Yeah, the more I look at it, I think this is the right decision. I can get wood from Workaholic, so I can fence some, get animals, then that'll help me fence more for more points. I have the spare fence post, which injects a bunch of wood into the game. Same with Hewer, or same with Pickler. Yeah. So I wonder where Country Doctor ended up. Probably in Monk's hand. I'm not sure. I mean, Kostaki's the closest to satisfying it, but no one's really that close. Costaki playing Fireplace here. Oh, because he's going to eat with his basket maker. Okay, that's fine. So what do I do? Not take clay, hope that clay goes up. Although for clay, do I do reedstone food here? I think reedstone food is like pretty much always my best action. Or I could build 3 rooms. No one can build ahead of me. Yeah, reedstone food. I think that's fine. So I need a reed and a food, and I'm all fed. So that's good. Welcome, new CZ Rush. CZ. I am Canadian after all. I am Canadian A. Okay, yeah, he's got Country Doctor. That's what he's going for here. All right, I get my hewer. So my feeding should be pretty easy for a while at least, like for the next like 2 harvests, I think. Yeah, the nice thing about this too is it makes it easier for me to play timetable than homework. So I'll actually be able to use timetable to pay for a bunch of stuff, pay for my 3 miners, get 3 resources out of it. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as Driftwood. Driftwood gives me 3 resources and a point, but Hoarder or timetable is still worth using, worth playing. Hoarder for Monk. What was I considering over Hoarder? Was it Hewer? Hewer was my third pick. Oh, Costaki gets machete. Nice. Nice. So I need to consider if my grow next round is in danger, and I don't think it is. He's got to do 1, 2, 3. All 3 of his actions have to go towards building. None of mine do. Okay, so what do I do with this move? 4 wood, probably. Just keep taking good piles of resources, I think. And then my second action will be maybe build room. Maybe not. If I can avoid doing build room, I would like to. Yeah, spare fence posts will be free. Drifter will get me 3 wood. I'll have 6 wood, so I'll have 12. I already have 12 wood guaranteed. And Workaholic can give me 5. Probably that Workaholic wood is going to end up going towards stables. So I can get fence stables to feed into Lord of the Manor. Oof. If everything comes together, this could be a monster game. The only question is, will I have enough actions to make it happen? I'm not sure if I will. We'll have to see. I've gotten a lot of really good resource actions. Alright, Monk doing starting player. So then his next 2 actions are plow and sow. So I can guarantee myself the ability to grow ahead of him if the sow action is blocked. Or the plow action is blocked. So I could block plow. But the problem is then he just sows with his first action in the next round. Oh, you know what? He needs to play Country Doctor too. Yeah, I think there's no way for me to go ahead of him. I forgot about Melon Patch. That's on me. That's a mistake. Oh, you know what though? He doesn't have enough resources. He needs to take day labor again. Okay, I'm all right then. I'm all right. Because plow and then sow, yeah, he'll only have two crop fields. Good stuff. So I'll triple. I think I build here. Build 3 rooms. So I do like that. Probably like that. So okay, what vegetables, fields, fed pastures, and then stables should be pretty doable for me to max each of those. So vegetables, fields, stables, pastures. That's 4. So that means my Lord of the Manor would be worth 4 points. And then with that, and then me all but guaranteed the church warden bonus, should be a win. Should be, but you never know. I guess the other thing is, what if he first picked landscape gardener, but that then he could play landscape gardener and grow ahead of me. But then no, but then he's playing something instead of something else. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Tapestry weaver for Quyuran, nice. I think that was his first pick, probably, or second pick, maybe. I don't think I saw either of those cards. So yeah, Quyuran. I mean, all his stuff is focused around one thing. I think he's gonna have trouble fencing though. Because if you put too much wood into pen builder, his feeding is set though, which is really nice. Yeah. So, what do I play next round? Do I play driftwood or do I play timetable? If I play driftwood, then my next starting player would be timetable, and I think that's fine. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to convert a stone to read before end of round. Just to make sure, I want to keep these like relatively balanced. But the main thing is to make sure I always have a read available to me to eat. And then if I need more read, like for homework, then I can convert those two and not worry about not being able to eat. So I can definitely consider starting player then family growth here. That's something that I can do. Oh, browser's kind of. It's probably just my internet being a little slow. All right, just as long as Costaki doesn't starting player here, then I'll do that. Because the actions in this round aren't even that great. But, I mean, 5 food is okay. Reedstone food, 3 stone. All of those are useful actions for me. But nothing will compare to growing twice in a row. All right, let's do it. First action, driftwood. That's really, really good for me. Oh. Forgot to do my plowman. Yeah, so maybe I benefited. Costaki did. What did he draft? I mean, the pipe smoker school lunch lady. Like, I like school lunch lady for sure. And then after you've taken school lunch lady, you take pipe smoker, I guess. You maybe do basket maker because you need a way to feed. And then probably he took rice farmer thinking it helps him get extra read. I mean, he passed me some really good cards like politician, hewer, workaholic. Master renovator would be really good for him. Yeah, he's got some good stuff he can do. So I want to be able to starting player in round 13. So I'm going to play starting player cow chips maybe. So I'll play timetable then dovecote with my next two miners. And then I'll have spare fence posts and homework. So I still have, yeah, 1, 2 that I'm going to play. 3 on family growth. So I can do 2 more starting player actions. Or I can do 1 when I reno. 1 when I reno would be okay too. Although I'd rather do reno well or something like that, but and that 5 clay is going to be just perfect because if I get 4 clay from Workaholic, that should be enough for me to uh, get a fireplace or a cooking hearth, assuming at that point that someone's upgraded. Is it on me? Not yet, I don't think. Get rid of that. Now I play timetable. So the clay is most likely going to be useless, but all the other stuff is useful. So getting a wood, a reed, and a stone from a free miner is pretty good. Pretty good. So I feed 2 food and a reed. The monk gets the well, but the basket maker's workshop, I think I was correct. I'm gonna definitely need the food from it. So we'll see if I get. No one has Potter yet, so and he doesn't want to take. Brickyard doesn't want to take clay, so. Quyuran builds a room, so that forces me to first action family growth next round. So that's a little unfortunate. Not terrible though. Yeah, educators played all his occupations. Um, yeah, I mean, he really pushed out the golden rose, and to do that and still get, he didn't get, he only got third family growth, so I don't know. Worth maybe. It's hard to say. I get plus FS convert to R. So F read. This country doctor is still waiting to come out. So I play Dovecote here. I could play spare fence post, but I think getting the food going is nice. I don't know. So I get a stone from timetable already, so that's pretty good. And then I'm happy to do another starting player action actually. Yeah, I think I'm fine with doing starting player because I do want to get homework out at some point. Oh, Monk's doing starting player. Nice. I maybe would have pushed out Melon Patch a little earlier. That's hard to say though. I mean, he did get first family growth, right? Monk did. So, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. What do I do with this action? Take vegetable, read stone food. Probably read stone food actually, or 6 food. Actually, 6 food traveling players is pretty good. Read stone food will be there next round. Yeah, probably 6 food traveling players. Makes my next harvest really easy. I could take vegetable to block monk, but that just helps Quyuran too much. Don't think I want to do that. I also need to consider doing 4 clay so that hewer will activate in round 11. But yeah, I think 6 food here is okay. Makes my next harvest way easier. Guess I don't really have a good way to feed if I don't get that 6 food, which is a mistake on my part. You always need lots of options of how to feed. Helps me play homework because I need extra food for homework. So yeah, monk sowing, no surprise. What I would really like to see if monk had like crop rotator or something, I think that would be really good. Although crop rotator is not great with melon patch bean field because only vegetables can go on there. So do I do 4 clay here? Or do I do reedstone food? Probably I'm doing one of those two actions. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely at this point that I'm going to get more than 5 wood from Workaholic. It's pretty unlikely that I'm going to get 9 animals in time to renovate to a stone house with it. Thing is, if this goes to 6 clay, it's almost definitely getting taken. But what do I use the clay for? It gets me a food and a stone. This gets me an extra stone. It's got 4 useless resources. This is 1 extra resource that is actually useful. Okay, I think that's fine. Just reedstone food here. Yep. If I get lucky, one of these guys will take 4 clay, but I don't think that's likely. Not with the clay deposit allowing 5 clay actions. Although you do have to feed Quyuran, which is not great. But yeah, clay deposit looking way better in this game because everyone's rushing up to lots of actions. That means the board's going to be pretty empty. So a 2-point action that's available is pretty strong. So let's see, I get 2 more wood from driftwood, and then I play spare fence post, which gets me another 3, so that puts me at 13. 13 is enough to fence 4 pastures. Yeah, and then if I take 5 wood from Workaholic, then I can fence 3 stables. But I want to do that 4th stable. That 4th stable is worth quite a bit. It's worth 2 points for an extra 2 wood. It's also 2 points if I just fence larger on my farmyard. But I don't think I want to fence large because I do want to get Lord of the Manor bonus. Quite sure that Constable's not out there at this point. Too many cards that I didn't see in the draft for that to be possible. Because what? I don't see 6 total occupations. Church Warden's 1. Tapestry Weaver, Shearer is 2, 3. And then Educator, Pipe Smoker, School Lunch Lady. There's the 6. So no chance that Constable's out there. Monk plays Country Doctor, no surprise. So Quyuran is a little disappointed. I'll starting player if Quyuran does not, because I want to play spare fence post so that I can get my fencing going. Got no problems doing that. And then other than that, maybe take animals, maybe sow, or maybe take vegetables. Yeah, that's probably it for this round. Starting player, maybe fence, maybe take animals, and then crops if there's nothing else to do. It's like 2 vegetable takes or something would be pretty easy for me to do this game total to maximize, get a decent number of vegetable points. Do need to get cattle at some point because need a cattle to be able to play cow chips. So probably I'll end up doing my next family growth in round. Yeah. If I starting player here and family growth comes at round 12, that helps Monk a lot. But I think I'm ahead of Monk. I think it's okay if I do that. All right, let's give this a shot. I can consider taking, yeah, 1 cattle. Yeah, resets the cattle count too, which could be good. Or I could fence and then take cattle. Actually, fence and then take cattle is like way better. But Quyuran might do that. He might pay for the spare fence posts here to fence himself. Okay, if I do fence now, how do I do it? I do probably 10 right here. Leaves me with 1 wood left over. Yeah, that would be fine. And then I can go back later and do those other 2. I guess I don't have any other use for wood really, so probably doing it all now is fine. Fence 14, yeah, he does it. Oh, so his fencing ends up really nice. And he's going to have a nice tapestry weaver. Yeah, nice play by Quyuran. Doing really well. How'd he get all that wood? Got like 11 wood in 2 rounds. I guess he got. Did he get 6 wood twice? Something like that. Monk grabbed 2 cattle. Okay, I'm happy to see that. So what do I do here? Probably take vegetable. And then take grain and then sow them. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Just doing that. Maybe a reedstone food action. So I want to take 1 cattle in round 12. So that means I'm going to play homework on family growth. I have the resources for it, so it's not like a problem to do it or anything. Oh, Costaki's going to build another room. Interesting. That's the only reason he takes 2 reed there, I have to imagine. Oh, I guess it's food for him. 2, yeah, I guess it's 2 6 food and a grain. Okay. Oh, Monk does reedstone food, okay. This is pretty good for Quyuran because he gets 3 boar. Yeah, that's really good for him. Really good for him. Well, if I can fence and then get 4 sheep, that would be excellent for me, but I have a feeling that those sheep are going to be eaten by someone, namely by Costaki, most likely. What did he do with that move? Major, minor, oh, ladder. Oh, so he's going to build 2 more rooms. Someone's got to tell him that he doesn't have enough actions to get all that done. Anyways, I get a sow here actually, which I'm pretty happy. Like I'm fine with this. Yeah, this is fine for me. So then I feed 5 food and a reed. So then I use this food to pay for the field. Then I get that wood. Oh, home doesn't exist for fields because they're not coded as belonging to anyone. So then I do this, and I play homework. I pay 1 read and then 1 read from my timetable, and then 2 food to play workaholic and Lord of the Manor. There we go. I get to my 5th person already, so I get the church warden bonus, which is nice. So then I starting player cow chips in round 13 to set up a huge plow sow action in round 14. And that should be good. Yeah. Should be really good. Monk does Swan Lake, grabbing starting player to guarantee his family growth action. So then Quyuran needs to... Actually, yeah, only Quyuran or Costaki can grow next round, not both of them. Unless one of them has an uncontested family growth space. Yeah, wow, did I say bad things about Quyuran? Quyuran has a great farm. And then he's running out of points, but that's okay because he has Clay Deposit, Shearer, which is going to be worth a ton of points, and Tapestry Weaver, which will be worth a nice amount of points too. Be a 4-point Tapestry Weaver. Only downside, doesn't have that many. He doesn't have any major improvements yet, but I'm sure he'll rectify that. So, what do I do with this action? Do I do 4 wood or do I do 3 stone? Oh, yeah, 4 wood, I think, to set up fencing. Does that 4 wood mean, though, that I lose out too much? Because if it means that I lose out on these sheep, then it's bad, and I shouldn't do it. But I think probably Costaki's going to take those sheep either way. Do I do that 4 wood action? Because without that 4 wood, I can fence 12, which gets me the animals earlier, which helps me get my workaholic. Okay, maybe I fence here. Just on the off chance that sheep come back. I'm 1 plow short. I forgot to actually put the plow on my farm. Is that right? Or did I already? Have I done a plow action at all this game? No, I have not. Okay. Okay, so I'm fine then. I'm doing things correctly. If I get those 4 sheep, I think I win, because then I'm gonna get stuff from Workaholic. Yeah, because if I get 4 sheep, then I have a chance of hitting 9 stone, hitting 9 animals. I think without those 4 sheep, I don't have a chance of hitting 9 animals. So we'll see. We'll see what the other guys decide to do. Monk might decide he needs the food. Yeah, he probably would have fenced there if I did not, now that I think about it. Yeah. That fencing, I think, was pretty important, because then I can take 2 boar next round. Yeah. I think I'm doing okay. I think. I'm going to get a reed. Well, I'm going to get a stone this round, food in a stone, which I can convert to a reed and do Reno. Although I would like to hold off my Reno until I can play Fireplace at the same time, or Cooking Hearth, or Pottery. I have all of those options available to me still. And 4 sheep came back. Oh man. This is pretty good for me. It's pretty good. Don't even need to think about that. Definitely doing that. And then next action, plow, if it's available. Oh, next action, cattle, so that I can first action cow chips next round. Right. Right, I want to do that. Oh, all the stones disappearing. Means I'm probably not going to get to a stone house. There are only 3 more renovation actions left in the game anyways if Quyuran doesn't renovate here. Yeah, and he doesn't. And Monk has no stone, so... or no clay. Yeah. So... well, there's still a chance. Costaki is a 5-room house. Yeah, there's still a chance I can get one of those actions. I just need Monk or Quyuran to decide that they need to reno in round 13. Then there's a chance that I get it. Oh, cattle got taken. Oh man, that's not good. I need that cattle. Need that cattle. So then what do I do? Take 2 boar, I guess. Yeah. That's not good. Well, I think I'll plow with this action either way. Yeah. Yeah, plow with this move because then I'm setting myself up for a 3-point plow action for the rest of the game. This is getting tight. Cow chips might not come out, which would really stink. Although if I could starting player cow chips around 14, it'd be a 2-point action, which would be just fine. I'll field, yeah. My feeding in the last harvest will be difficult unless I get a cooking hearth or a fireplace. If I get a cooking hearth or a fireplace, no problem at all. I'll just eat my sheep. Oh, Monk gets a fireplace. Oh, he collects his 7 brickyard, of course. Okay, so he's got another reno. Quyuran's got a reno. There are 3 reno actions left, so I need to get one. I need to get to clay, of course. That's nice play. I like that. And he's keeping a clay for his hoarder. Yeah. So food and a reed. Yeah, at this point, probably it'll be better to convert stone to reed, get bonus points from my basket maker workshop as opposed to renovating, because it's unlikely it'll be efficient enough for me to make it work. Ooh, stone house reconstruction, nice. It means he can block people if he wants to. If not, there's other stuff. If I could get plow sow, that'd be pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure Costaki does plow sow. And so if he does plow sow, I'll do 2 boar, because 2 boar will open up getting 5 wood and 4 clay. So yeah, that's going to be pretty strong. I could take cattle. No, because cattle means I miss out on 2 boar probably. And that 1 cattle probably won't get taken. Quyuran doesn't have a way. Oh, he does with Pen Builder. He does have a way of holding a 2nd cattle. Okay. So I think if I get Pickler and I get, I know I have Church Warden. I think if I get Pickler, I have a very good chance of winning. But I won't get to a stone house, which is not good. But Quyuran's capped his farm pretty low. Like he's missing out on a bunch of fencing and field points, and his miners are not that strong. Yeah, we'll see. He does have a bunch of bonus points. His shearer will be worth 3 points. Tapestry Weaver, 4 points. And then probably 4 points from clay deposit. So he has 11, 12 bonuses from what he has now. Maybe he gets rooster too. We'll have to see. Lots still to happen. Yeah, Costaki does plow so. So I'll take 2 boar. So now if I breed them or if I take cattle, then I have enough to do Reno play cooking hearth. So that's good. If I could do that. Though I have a feeling one of these guys is going to get a cooking hearth ahead of me. Maybe Costaki will do an upgrade. We'll have we'll have to see what he does. I think, yeah, building the 2 extra rooms was a mistake by Kostaki. Maybe he's gained enough by forcing the other players to play around him. He has gained a bit. Like, I don't know. I think it put him pretty far back on animals, though. He should be way farther ahead on animals than he is. So, I don't know. No, looks like I might not get Plow So next round, so that'd be pretty sad. I'll do cattle here either way because I might be able to do cattle, reno, sow, or something like that. And then that sow action would be pretty good. Yeah, I'll take cattle here. Gives me options. Oh, monk's probably, yeah, he's gonna plow sow because it'll get him the pickler bonus, so he's gonna play towards that. Yeah, so might be that not getting to a stone house will cost me the game. I'll have to see though. Did Kostaki pay for fencing? Probably not. Hmm. I do have nice bonuses still. I shouldn't count myself out of that. And Quyuran is declaring that he's renovating already because of Margrave. Excellent. Okay, good. So that means Renault's not going to be contested in the last round. It's good. So I have a possibility of getting to a stone house. It's possible. Be a lot of moves though. Probably too many moves, but we'll see. I'm almost gonna have 3 actions in a row. Hmm. So I can do play this. I can actually I can maybe I just Reno here. Reno's most likely to be blocked. Yeah. So I take 5 wood and 4 clay to do this. Because then I get a cooking hearth, which is nice. So that was a little bit weird in that Reno was probably not going to get taken by Monk, but I think it'll end up being fine. Yeah, so then my next 2 actions, I can do like major, minor, cow chips, and then sow. And then that would be pretty good. And then if Plowso does come all the way around, which, let's admit it, there's no way Plowso comes around. But, I'll have a bunch of options because, like, maybe I'll get Plow and, like, Sow Bake might be available. There's a pretty good chance that Sow Bake comes up. But yeah, anyways, this is nice. Workaholic giving me 5 wood, 4 clay. Pretty good. Pretty good. That 4 sheep was huge because otherwise it comes in round 14 and then I have to worry about my Reno being blocked. So, oh, Monk did so. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense for him, of course. Um, I can hold on to my cow chips to maybe do a 2 point starting player action in the end. Although I'm pretty sure that Quyuran's going to have something to go with that. Hmm. But if so comes all the way around, it might be pretty good for me. I could just take a vegetable here. I can take, maybe I take 3 wood so that I can, yeah, probably 3 wood here so that I can do a maximum stables action in the last round. Do that for sure. Okay, stable. And then the other action, do I do like reedstone food or do I do vegetable? Reedstone food or vegetable? Or cow chips. I think I do cow chips. Feed. Feed 5 plus reed plus 8 sheep. So I end up with 5 food or 2 food left over because I eat 5 and then I get a food, and that converts to a reed at the end. There we go. That should be my farm fully updated. So let's see. So bake will be worth 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so bake is better than, it's better for me than plowing actually. So that's good. I'm also 1 animal short of getting the 3 stone, which I can then convert to reed, which would be worth a point. So like taking a cattle is probably a 2 point action. So I could do my cattle like that. Boars in here, sheep's on the top, cattle there. Yeah, so I don't actually need to wait for anything else to get it. Oh, Quyuran didn't get to 5 people. Ooh, I did not notice that. So Costaki really gets screwed out there. Yeah, I'll be really interested to see what the final scores are. Really interested. These 2 negative points are making me a little sad, but we'll see. We'll see what else comes up. Oh, Kostaki does do plow. That's too bad. I would have liked to get up another plow move, but so I sow there, and then I sow those 2. Yeah. So he's at 7. So if he doesn't eat any, he's ahead of me on Pickler. Oh, and I'll bake one. No, I won't bake one actually, because I leave myself a 1 point action on grain, which I think I'll need. Yeah, so I missed out on a point there from not being able to sow the extra good on here. That's where I didn't do my layout of my farm correctly, because if this was in the corner and then I go around it, yeah. You're always looking for more points. I have a 5 point stable action, so that'll be pretty good. Just gotta make sure it doesn't get blocked. I guess Kostaki might block it. Although I'd be pretty annoyed if he did. I don't know what he's doing. No idea what Kostaki's doing. Oh, nice Madonna statue by Quyuran here. Good 3-point action for him. So let's see. What do I do? Do I do 4 stables? Or do I do 1 cattle? Or do I do boar? I don't know. Well, I'll do cattle. And then that gets me stone. Because I'm now at 7, 9 animals. So I'll take the stone here. So that's a 2-point move, so that's fine. It means I could actually reno that 3 stone. I can take 2 stone and then reno. Yep. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Kostaki's no threat to reno, so my last 3 actions are stable, 2 stone, reno. Because if I convert those 2 stone, 2 of those stone to reed, they're only worth 1 point. Maybe 2 points if I do another action to take stuff, take reed, but there's no reed on the board, so yeah, I think that's the remaining sequence for me. So maybe I shouldn't have taken those 3 stone. Maybe I should have left them. Wonder if Monk's considering blocking my stable action. He could do it. I would be pretty surprised if it's worth it for him, but he could definitely do it. I think he forgot to put a clay to board. Yep. Forgot to do that. Yep, so he did do it. So that's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. So I went a little greedy with that cattle take, but whatever. If he wins, good for him. I'm not sure that he's ahead of Quyuran, to be honest, but maybe he is. I also really want Quyuran to take vegetable. I don't know why he keeps leaving it open. Although there's no way, Monk will do day labor. He won't do vegetable. So what did I lost 3 points from that sequence. Was that cattle gonna get taken? I mean, it's a point for Costaki, but who knows what he's doing? He's not trying to win. If he was trying to win, he would be family growthing. Who knows what these guys are doing? Maybe they're ganging up on me. Well, I'll do 2 stone here because it forces Monk to do 2 stone because it forces Monk to do reno fence. I don't need to eat vegetable. Probably I'll just eat 2 vegetables. It'll be a 2-point Lord of the Manor, which is a little pathetic, but I actually get 2 food here. What's he doing? Oh, I guess Melon Patch? No, Melon Patch is not going to trigger again. Okay, that was not worth it. Should have fenced all this space. For sure, definitely should have done that. Now Quyuran finally takes stuff. So I really don't have any points left to me unless I take. I can get 1 point if I do Cooking Hearth here. Or what else? I definitely don't have enough actions to get. I could get Joinery. Yeah, yeah, that'll be a good Joinery. Okay, I'll do that. That's fine consolation for losing out on Renault. So 5 food, sheep, boar. So I'm not sure if I'll get the pickler bonus or not, but I'll get Lord of the Manor for vegetables plus pastures. I get a point for cow chips and driftwood. And then I get 3 points from Church Warden. So I have what I score plus 7. Probably don't get Pickler. What? Why do you get a field? So we'll see if I get the Pickler bonus or not. Nice combo, foraging plus melon patch. I like that. So I'm, yeah, 52. Yeah. Look at my farm. So 52. And then plus 7. So 3 from Church Warden, 2 from Lord of the Manor, 1 each from Dovecot and Cow Chips. I think it's unlikely that he can catch me because he's got 3 from Church Warden and 5 from Hoarder. And he gets 1 more, plus 3, plus 3. Oh, maybe. He has a field, 8, so 48. And then his bonuses are a bit better than mine, although he gets only 1 from Fort. Oh, his Parchment got a point on it? No. Melon Patch doesn't. I think I beat him, depending on how he feeds. So he's got plus 11, 13. He's got what he scores plus 13. That makes sense to me. I guess it doesn't really matter if we tie, but yeah. Kind of annoyed. Shouldn't have let that stable block happen. Because he can convert 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so him ending with 7 makes sense, but the thing is he doesn't eat any vegetables that way. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. He says he's got 58, so 59. Oh, one for his fortune. So what's 3, 3, 5, 11 plus 1, 12. Yeah. 47 plus what at plus 12. That does make sense. Yeah. So he gets an extra field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, he does deny my pickler. And then 5 for the hoarder. Yeah, that looks right to me. Okay. So yeah, he eats a cattle. So 59, 59. What does Quyuran have? 51. Yeah, so it looks like I tie with Monk. So it was a good block by him, I guess, but I think he fenced. Oh, I guess he fenced that way because he wants to be able to hold. Yeah, but if he does two larger, I guess that doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I guess his points end up neutral from that. So yeah, I got 3 points from him. I mean, I gave him 3 points, but then you know, yeah. So maybe it's better if I sow grain here. But yeah, it turns out that that 1 point matters, which is interesting. And I'm 1 wood short as well, which is always good to be aware of. I actually get an extra food and stone at the end, but it's not enough to matter. Yeah, cool, cool game. Um, Getting joinery is pretty big. So I score a 59, which is pretty nice with 4 wood occupations. It sort of makes sense. Yeah, I was not really liking Monk's game, but I guess he's got 5 points from Hoarder, plus both of the 3 point bonuses. And then that melon patch foraging ended up nice. Yeah, me not being able to get plow sow in the last round, that's huge. Maybe I should just do blind plow sow no matter what. Hmm, I don't know. Because I do need the animals. Either way, Quyuran taking cattle in round 12 really hurt me. I needed that cattle. And and then Costaki deciding to plow instead of family growth, which I don't understand at all. Really don't understand why he did that. But if he doesn't, then I probably do plow instead of take cattle. And then if cattle gets blocked, it's not a 2 point move, and maybe I still get stable blocked. Yeah. Hmm. Not really sure how that end shapes up. Let me know what your analysis is. I'm really curious to see what you guys say of how I should have played that at the end. Send me an email or comment on the YouTube or whatever, or chat with me in Discord, which I'll open up in a bit here. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, everyone that has. Um, let's do a quick look at that draft. I think that's it. Yeah. 288, 203. Yeah, because okay, let me think about that grain at the end. If I sow I end up with 6, so I could sow one fewer vegetable, which lets me sow another grain, which means that grain would be 4, 3. Yeah, okay, that was a big blunder. I lost because I could have got 3 more points that way, and then it doesn't matter if he pickles or not. Yeah, but it lets him eat all his vegetables, which I'm not crazy about. But that doesn't matter. Yeah, that was a blunder on my part. I should have done the grain because sowing that extra grain would have been worth 3 extra points. Anyways, I first picked Lord of the Manor, best power card by power, so that is reassuring, taking it over Country Doctor. And then Workaholic, okay. Best card here by quite a bit. Yeah, so Hewer over Hoarder. Yeah, wow. Wow. Hewer, awesome. Plowman over Churchwarden. I definitely was not expecting to do a 5-room house. It's kind of funny that it worked out that way. Um, yeah, I mean, Plowman here knowing. I don't know if Plowman here knowing what I know is the right decision or not. Given how the game turns out, it is the right decision. I think it's pretty safe to say. But I don't know if it's the right decision here. Politician was huge. Huge. It was really important for me. Master Renovator, and then the rest of these are all pretty garbage. And then Pickler, which was a 4-wood occupation, which was, I mean, 4 wood would help me build that 5th room. I don't get a 5th room if I don't do that, and then maybe I don't get the Churchwarden bonus, and it's also 3 fewer points from a family member. Yeah, I mean, Clay Cellar helps me max on animal points, so very interesting. Very interesting. Here, Homework over Swan Lake. Bit weaker by power, but I think Homework turned out to be just fine. Um, Especially with Politician and Hewer. I have a way of getting those resources. Doesn't cost me much. This pack, though, is really strong. Weakest card, Parchment by power. Really strong pile. And here I take Cow Chips over Beanfield. So Cow Chips might have come back to me, which is interesting. But with Lord of the Manor, I took Cow Chips. Um, Driftwood, best card, pretty easy pick. Oak Cask, best card here. Forging would have been worth points for me, and it denies points from my opponent, but Oak Cask might have been good for them as well. Then here I took Spare Fence Post over all else. Now, I probably saw Herdsman, so maybe giving the Herdsman Parchment was not good. Did I see, what else did I see from, probably past Herdsman and Vegetable from Day Labor, or was that his first pick? I guess that was his first pick, the Vegetable from Day Labor card. Yeah, interesting. And then, yeah, Spare Fence Post. Yeah, Dovecote. Over Beanfield again. But Beanfield went all the way around, which is really interesting. Dovecote was good. 1 stone plus some points with timetable. Yeah, interesting. I probably benefited from Costaki not drafting terribly well. I mean, he only ended up with 33 points, so I don't know. It's hard to say. I think that's it for me. I'm going to hang around and chat for a bit. So please say hello if you're still here. I'll export this to YouTube right away. And yeah, hope you guys all have an excellent day. See you later.